Okay, so you've watched some of the videos that Mike Keenan and his team have put together, which are fantastic, by the way, and the content in there is rich, and you can see that they've just put everything in there. Bar none, probably one of the best launches and the best products ever offered. Now, one thing you want to really consider is you want to consider my bonus, because you're absolutely going to need to know how to dominate using Google Places. If you're not familiar with Google Places, let me show you. If you type in Phoenix Computer Repair and you just scroll down, you'll notice this A, B, C, D. This is Google Places. Also notice on page 1, and there's 7 of them there, it's called the Google Top 7 right now. It used to be the Google Top 10. That it pretty much dominates page 1, doesn't it? I mean, it is above the fold, and it is clearly at least 60% of the page. Let's take a look at some other examples. How about Phoenix Dentist? Now here, if you type in Phoenix Dentist, you'll notice that the Google Places, and you'll notice them by the A, B, and C here, that it clearly takes up easily 70% of the page, okay? If I go on to, let's say, San Jose Chiropractor, again, page 1, it's all about the Google Places, isn't it? It clearly takes up at least 70% of the page. So my point is this, is that if you want to help local businesses get more business online, in addition to the tools, the unique and powerful tools that Mike Keenan and his team are offering you, in addition to that, you're going to need to know how to optimize Google Places, not just to get on page 1, but to get at least in the top 3. And this is why. Most people leave their home with their car keys, their wallet, and their smartphone. And more people are searching for local services on their smartphone. Now, if you've got a smartphone, which I'm sure you do, if you type in any of these searches on here for a local business of any type, usually, depending on the type of phone you have, usually only the first 2 to 4 Google Places shows up. That's above the fold, and you have to scroll down to look at the rest. So it's really important, if you want your client to be fully optimized and get the maximum number of phone calls, you need to be at least in the top 3 in Google Places. Now, my course and my private membership site, which was designed exclusively for anyone who's purchased any of Mike Collins' products, from Traffic Geyser, Main Street Marketing Place, Main Street 2.0 Fusion, and so on, it's designed specifically to fill in some of the gaps in here, and this is one of them. It's how do you dominate with Google Places? Look, we've been dominating with Google Places for almost 2 years. We've seen a lot of changes in the past 2 years. Just recently, and right now it's around April 12th, just recently in the last couple of days, there's been another major change in Google Places. We're on top of all that, and we're constantly updating our material, okay? So I'm confident that if you get our bonus program, you're going to be getting some of the most cutting edge and up to date, and it's constantly being updated, Google Places and how to dominate there. It's super easy to do. Now, one of the things we offer in the bonus program is this. We offer you, only for the first 20, and we're only taking on 20 clients, by the way, because our bonuses are so hands-on, is that we're going to teach you on here how to find the fastest way to get clients, in my opinion, is to one of 2 ways. One is through Google Places, and another video I'll show you how to do it through YouTube. But Google Places, look, San Jose Chiropractor, right? There's only 7 here, and if I go to page 2, you'll notice that on page 2 that Google Places does not show up anymore. Okay? It doesn't show up there. And most of the business is done above the fold on page 1. That's a fact. Now, guess what? There's a whole lot more than just 7 Google Places for chiropractors in San Jose. If on the left-hand side you click on Places, now it's only going to search by places. And by the way, customers don't do this, only SEO people do this. So if I scroll down, look at all these other Google Places. These are all Google Places. Now this is position 8, 9, 10, and if you go to the next page, you'll see further chiropractors on here, and none of these chiropractors are showing up on page 1, okay? These are all potential clients. Very easy to get, and because their Google Places is already existing, very easy to rank on page 1. In fact, we team up with you and we show you exactly how to close these clients, even if you have no sales experience whatsoever, how to locate them, how to close them, and my team will even get that up to page 1 on your behalf for your client. My name is Chris Winters. Look forward to working with you.